Good morning, good morning. I am back in Saigon. I already took my TT for a walk, so let's go make some coffee.
Titi, say hi everybody. Say hi. Oh, he's kissing me. Okay. Blah.
My aunt told me that the night I flew back, TT was actually sitting in front of like the entrance of the apartment all day. Like I don't know, but this dog always knows. He always knows when I'm leaving. He always knows when I'm coming back. He just knows this bitch is coming back. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Ah! Yesterday was the final day of Mercury retrograde. The last few weeks has been a lot. I mean, from what I've been hearing from everybody, it was a rough one. Okay, I was having drinks with a friend last night, and she's catching me up on all the things that happened. And like, thank God for friends, because after seeing her, I instantly feel more refreshed, more revived. I feel alive again.
Oh baby, there you go.
So basically with every Mercury retrograde, there's like a theme. So like it might be like your relationships. One time might be like your finances or like your closer connections or things like that, right? And so the theme for this time was all of the things that you were actively avoiding were gonna be yanked to the surface. Actively avoiding. Which means Mercury retrograde was pretty chill for me because I don't avoid anything. I kind of deal with it direct and on site. And so I've kind of technically been chilling. The people around me though, yeah, there's been a couple crash outs. I like moon stuff, but I'm not into it like that heavy. I started looking into moon stuff like back in 2023. Like things were weird, and I kept seeing moon imagery everywhere. Like on my algorithm when I was out, all of this kind of stuff. My friend gave me a bunch of tarot decks with like the moon on them. So I was just like, whatever. And so I looked up the biggest Mercury retrograde of that year, which was in December 2023. And it was all about like past connections. And I was like, whatever. It was not a whatever. It was not a whatever. December 2023 was crazy. Oh my God. Like when I tell you, within the span of a few weeks, I ran into all of my exes, like all of them. Go out to the bar, I run into one. Go out to lunch, I run into another one. It was crazy. There was one person that asked me if I wanted to move to Italy. Another person was driving around my neighborhood hiding behind a tree. And then like there was a dude like sending emails as well, but it was crazy. It was like everybody at once. And so you know what I did? I cleared house. All of y'all are messy. I do not like the mess. It all ends today. Like I actually had a pretty productive day. But yeah, so after that, I basically pay attention to the themes of every Mercury retrograde and moon, full moon, new moon, and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, like last week in Da Nang, I always tell the patio boys about like full moons, new moons, and things like that. And because it always gets like ridiculously busy, like suddenly everybody wants their drinks and their food and everything at once. Like it's kind of madness. So I tell the patio boys, and they're like, okay, Cindy, whatever. Rolls their eyes. Like the place was kind of half full. I look down at my phone, I look up, and oh my God, people were standing on chairs. People were like falling all over each other. I'm like, what the hell is going on? But you know, me, whenever I'm at patio. Photo. Last year, I was at the club with a few friends, and I got kind of bored. It was not that great of a night. And so I was like, I would really rather just be with my man right now. And so I left the club, and mind you, I'm standing outside the club reading more fucking emails this guy sent me. And then my ex walks past me as well as I'm on the way to go see another man. What the helly? And so, yeah, I was just kind of like, moons, man. And I got in my car. And that's kind of how I feel about moon stuff and astrology. You don't really need to believe in astrology. Like, it's not, like, I'm not like fear-mongering, okay? It's kind of like there is a more likelihood of these kinds of emotions in this period. And that's kind of like how I personally look at it. You don't need to believe it. You're still not immune though. The moon's still there. Yeah, I basically spent most of yesterday with this little guy though. The most adorable little doggy ever. This is my outfit for today. I feel cute. I have a few things to do later on in the afternoon, but I kind of want to go look at some art first. Chilala. Chilala, I love that name. Chilala has a new exhibit, and also later on today, I have this art gallery exhibit opening thing at Gallery Quinn. But yeah, like I changed my number and Quinn still managed to track me down to invite me. So now like I gotta go. And also the exhibit tonight is with multiple different artists, and one of them I actually knew in passing back in high school. And so yeah, it's pretty cool to like see where people end up, you know, I'm quite excited. But first, we go to Chilala. We're at Chilala. Cool. Today's exhibit is called Fold a Sky. So all of these pieces are kind of like 3D origami, but like out of metal, I think. I am mistaken, it is not metal. It's actually all wood with silver paint. And I think that's so cool. You see how like it's all 3D. Honestly, this is kind of fire. This one is very obviously like the star of the show, I guess you could say. Yeah, these are very like creative pieces. US plywood from the war period? I feel like that's already a statement in itself. This piece is so triggering to me. So like back when I was younger, I was in international school, but at the same time, I also had a Vietnamese tutor at home. So if I was doing the first grade in school, I was also doing Vietnamese public school first grade textbook back home. And that paper is the paper that you have to use to get like your handwriting good. And I'm so triggered. I had to repeat so many times writing with that paper. Yeah, so it's like grid paper. And if you can see, there's like lines in each of the bigger squares. This is why Vietnamese kids' handwriting is so good, because if you study Vietnamese, you have to write to like the exact little square. It was good training though. There's a second floor this time, so let's go check it out. Oh wow, quite the switch up when you go up the stairs. I think it's pretty cool that downstairs he was using the plywood in a very like abstract way from the US war period, and now this is like way more in your face but still the same elements. You can see the wood so much more. You can still see like remnants of the folds as well. I think this is really well done. How cool is this? I really like this one though. The wood shines so nicely. You see, this piece is not 3D, but the way that he painted it makes the creases look 3D. So downstairs he was doing 3D, and then upstairs he did it in 2D, but still looks like 3D. Yeah, so this piece is called the folding airplane, which I think is pretty funny because the airplane did fold. It's sinking in the water. This is not in the middle of the air. I think that's pretty funny. Even though these are like, you know, weapons of mass destruction, I feel like the pieces are quite like calm. This is really so cute. I got really lucky. I just ran into the actual artist. I was yapping with him for a bit. I mean, I didn't film it because that's weird, but yeah, you do get lucky sometimes when you go earlier in the mornings. A lot of the times they come just to check out the pieces and everything is okay. So that was fun. Let's head home. I need to make lunch.
How cute he is. Oh my god. Come, 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 come.
I am back home and I need to make some lunch. I don't need to go to the store because like I prep pretty good. So I don't need to do that until next week. Like if I'm gone for a week, I prep food in the freezer for like 2 weeks. That way everyone has choices and options and everything. And yeah, thank you, past me. But yeah, I'm gonna go and make some greens and stuff now and go hang out with my little guy. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video and this little catch up art thing. And yeah, I'll see you guys.